It is a new day. We're back in the same spot as we left you off in the last video. Today we're moving on and we're actually going to South Australia. I just can't express how excited I am about this. It was not on the cards at all for this point of the trip. So we did look at going to the Grampians, but it might be raining over the next couple of days and you don't want to be doing hikes and looking at beautiful scenery when it's raining. We then thought about going to Wilson Proms, but we just thought not really what we want to be doing. So Adelaide was the best option from there. I thought, we're only a couple of hours, you know, 6 hours, whatever. So the plan is today we're going to go to Mount Gambier and then drive to Adelaide tomorrow. And I'm super proud with this idea. It's a very, very good plan that is very spontaneous.
There we go. Okay.
So not only have we stopped off to get a picture of the South Australia sign, we actually have to throw away just an onion because I read online that they're really, really strict. They have got bins here. So the bins say what you need to get rid of and on the spot fines. And I'm gonna go with that they're probably quite expensive fines. So not gonna risk it, throw it in the bin and move on.
Focus on the road, please.
Doing the login, doing the road. Again, no border for South Australia, but we're at our first location, which is sinkhole.
It's a sinkhole.
A sinkhole, and this is it. So the sinkhole was more of like an Instagram place than anything. I'd still go to it. It's a nice little garden area to go have a little look at. But this is much better. This is the Blue Lake Lookout. There's 2 points where you can have the lookout. The first one that you get to when you're driving up, don't go to that. Really small car park and it looks like the lookout is really, really small. The second one that you come to is much bigger and the view is just amazing. Yeah, very good lake. So we're in Adelaide, we finally made it. So it took about 5 hours to drive down yesterday. Charlie's got more ill, which isn't great. And also our van has got worse.
Markets is I always just want to eat everything.
You're only worried about the coffee at the moment though.
Yeah, but then I see the fruit and I'm like, juicy fruit, that might make me feel better. Then I see a pizza and I'm like, oh, pizza for breakfast? Yeah, why not? Look how good all the fruit looks. Like, come on.
How cute is that? Oh, cute. Currently we're in Adelaide Central Market, waiting on brunch, which should be good, but also waiting to hear back from the mechanics about what's up with the van and if we need to again rethink life and yeah, it's just a bit of a waiting game at the moment, but it's nice to be in Adelaide and having a little look around, so not too bad. My bad boy wrap. It's nice. No Wensleydale, no apricot cheese. Some Adelaide Hills goat, some beef cheese, brisket, flank steak. Get yourself some merch.
Love merch.
What do you
Slut
think?
for merch.
$70 for a cooler bag. Oh,
$7.
bigger than your head. What one you want?
Oh, I want them all. But that salted caramel slice down the bottom does
Oh
look
my
pretty
god,
good.
look how thick it is. The donuts look bloody good. Had a little meander around the high street and now we're at the art gallery. We've since heard back from the mechanic. What was a crack is now broken, and they've told me to save you, you know, some money, why don't you get in touch with some wreckers. I've gone through multiple phone numbers. One of them said, you know, send us some pictures and we might have it, but it's not what we want. Luckily, he said also that it's drivable, so we can drive to Melbourne and get it sorted if need be.
It does sound fucking horrid though, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But that's good news. So it means that we don't have to cancel our current booking, we don't have to cancel the Melbourne booking.
It's non-refundable Airbnb for 5 days in Melbourne. It's like $1,000. Well, we can't get that.
Yeah, it was 700, but yeah, grand.
Closer to $1,000 than a tenner, isn't it? I'm not happy about losing a tenner or 700.
No, we'll keep you updated.
Tell you what, guys, just don't bother. You know,
yeah.
when people say
don't bother getting a van.
Go to Australia, you know, live in a van, like get a Bondi. Fuck it all. No. Tell you what you want to do. You want to get a backpack. You want to go to Southeast Asia. You want to eat pad thai for cheap and sit on the beach. You don't want to do this. Everything's expensive. Everything breaks.
Yeah.
And there's loads of bugs and
we were like, oh yeah, we'll get a van because it's cheaper, because we can then stay in campsites.
Less hassle, you don't have to worry about where you're staying. You know, you don't have to worry about where you're staying. You've got to worry if your bloody home will work the next morning though. It's just so infuriating, you know. Like you work hard for months and then you're getting it. It's bad luck.
Yeah, bad luck. Hopefully our luck will change soon enough.
Something's got to happen.
Just seen my hair in that clip. Very sorry for that. Update. And not good news. Not good news. We went to the wreckers. They didn't have the part. They did tell us what the part is. And every other place that they suggested don't have it. So it looks like we're probably gonna have to do it in Melbourne. So we're gonna have to do a little bit more admin to sort it out, but
not much we can do.
Not much we can do. So the next 2 days we will now be doing touristy things in Adelaide and hope that in Melbourne someone has the part and someone can do it for us, and on the cheap would be ideal. It's been a few days since we've spoken. We're now in Melbourne, so we completely forgot to record Adelaide entirely. But if I go back and explain to you what we done, going back to Friday, we started off in Mod. So it is a museum type thing. It's hard to explain, but basic. I absolutely butchered explaining this, so voiceover Rosie will do it. Mod is a complex dedicated to research and exploring ideas. It presents exhibits yearly free for the public, and the one we visited was named Broken. As you enter the exhibit, you are handed a digital lanyard. Between each section of the exhibit, you are asked a question and encouraged to interact with your surroundings. Ooh. Provoked by the surroundings, you answer the questions using the digital lanyard. But we did get distracted on the way.
I have a chair.
A king of the castle.
King of the castle. Go to this, go to that. La, la, la.
Is it comfy though?
Yeah, it's got speakers in it, so I could just like sit here and listen to the rest of politics and just be like, yes, I agree with you, Rory. Yes, I agree with you, Alistair. Yes. If it doesn't say miserable git, it's wrong.
You're a reflector, okay.
Don't buy it. No, for Beanhead Rosie. Go then. Well.
Oh, you can save it. How cute is that? Oh, okay. I'll bloody take that. We then went to South Australia Museum, and we love a museum. And this one was really good, but lots of screaming children. And I mean, so much so that we just couldn't concentrate, and we were like, let's just get out of here. It's too much for us. But in general, pretty good artifacts and information given. And then the final thing we done on that day is we went to Adelaide Jail, and I'm so happy that we went there. That really topped the day. We paid £16.60 per person, and as a result it meant that there was less people there, so less screaming kids, but the information was really good. It kind of told you about people who were there, so what their conviction was, and if they were hung, and how they were hung, and the conditions. It was just generally really, really good. Then on Saturday, we went to the Central Market to grab ourselves a treat for breakfast. This is my treat.
That's the size of your head.
And we're pretty sure it was like $5.
Yeah, it's all like gluten-free vegan, so I don't know if it's actually going to taste good.
Let's try it.
That's massive.
And then took the tram all the way to Glenelg Beach, and that was super cute, like the cutest seaside town like ever. After going to Glenelg, we then decided we'll go into town, we'll do a little bit of shopping to get some clothes and, you know, just have a browse really, and then went out in the evening. So it was for our anniversary. We thought, oh, we'll go out, and I've heard that Peel Street and Lee Street are supposed to be really good, so we went there and the vibe was great, really, really good. And we had a few drinks, and yeah, like I said, we're in Melbourne now, ready to see the comparison between the two cities. But I got a feeling that maybe Melbourne's a little bit on steroids compared to Adelaide.
Ring the bell. No, you don't pull it, you melt. You ring it. It's not... No, you've got to give it something.
Give it a bit away.
It's got to hit it.
Oh, you bastard.
Little fuckers scare me every time. Don't they?
They are really creepy.